Hi everyone, today we'll be seeing our class on reflection of light in spherical mirrors. So here what is the reflection of light that is different from plane mirrors and spherical mirrors? Now in plane mirror, every point, whatever point that you're taking on a plane mirror will reflect the light as such, whereas in spherical mirror there has to be certain convention, there will be certain conventions if a light is passing in a particular direction and how it will get reflected. And this topic is very useful when you if you want to know the nature and size of the image that's been created either by a convex mirror or a concave mirror. There are four certain rules on how the light ray gets reflected in spherical mirrors. Let's see case 1. Case 1. As we know that spherical mirrors are of two types, I'll be writing concave here, convex on this side. So see this, if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis of the reflecting surface. To know what is principal axis and all the other terms related with it, just go through my video on spherical mirrors and the term related with it. Link I have given in my description. Just go through so that you can have a clear idea. So here we'll see the spherical mirrors and the reflection. I'll be drawing my spherical mirrors here. Concave, convex. Let me just draw them. Concave mirror, convex mirror. The difference between the two is for concave, the reflecting surface is inward, whereas for convex, the reflecting surface is outward. Let me just draw my principal axis over here. Pole, focus, center of curvature. I have already told where the focal point or the principal focus lies for concave and convex lens. Okay, wow. If you want to know or have some doubts, just go through those videos. Focus, principal pole, this is the principal axis and this is the center of curvature. Now the thing is, what if my light ray is parallel to the principal axis? So for concave, the inward part is reflecting surface, parallel to my principal axis now. Then after reflection, the reflected ray will pass through the focus, principal focus. Okay. If you draw the normal over here, then it will obey the first law of laws of reflection. Angle I is equals to angle R. Okay, va? So this is for concave mirror. Let's see for convex. Okay. So I'm drawing the principal axis here. Principal axis, pole, focus, center of curvature. Okay, here if the line or the light ray is parallel to the principal axis, this is your reflecting surface, get reflected as this. So you have to draw the imaginary concept, and this light ray also will be reflected like as directed away from the focus or in the direction of focus. So this is my focus, I'll be drawing here, light will get reflected as such. Okay. So if you draw the normal over here, you'll get like this, angle I is equals to angle R. The thing you have to remember is, if the light is parallel to principal axis, both for convex and concave and convex mirror, the light will get reflected through the focal or through the principal focus point. Okay. So here is my principal focus point. Clear? And second one is case 2. If light ray passes through principal focus of the mirror, now let's see the case. So here again you have convex, concave. I'm drawing the principal axis through the pole. You have your pole, principal focus, center of curvature, pole, principal focus, center of curvature. Now the thing is, if the light ray, let's take the object is here, if the light ray is passing through the principal focus, so this is my incident ray, it will always get reflected in a direction parallel to the principal axis. Now what is for here? This is the reflecting surface. If the light ray is appearing to be focusing on the principal focus. Okay, wow. Which means, so here, from here, if it is get incidenting like this on the principal focus, then the light ray will get reflected in a direction parallel to the principal focus. So it is most like directed towards the principal focus. Okay, well, just imagine the case. This light ray has been directed towards the principal focus, but there is an obstacle. As your mirror reflects the light and make it pass parallel to its principal axis. So the thing is, if the light ray is passing through principal focus of the mirror or in a direction towards the principal focus, then it will always get reflected in a direction parallel to the principal. Now we'll see case 3. Case 3. If light ray passes through center of curvature of the mirror, then what happens to the reflected ray? Okay, wow. So here let me just draw it. Concave, convex. Then you have principal axis, pole, principal of focus, center of curvature, pole, principal focus, center of curvature. Okay, here what we have taken the case, passes through center of curvature. Passes through center of curvature. If this is my incident ray, then it always takes the same path. Retraces the path. The incident ray and reflected ray both take the same path. This is incident and the same direction it is reflected. Here it is also the same case, but the thing is, it will be like this. Okay, I'm just extending it. Okay, wow. So here like this, and it will go as such. As in, it is directed towards the center of curvature, it will go like this. Incident and reflected. Clear? And the most common case is case 4. Sorry. Case 4 is if light falls obliquely. Obliquely means like usually at any angle on the mirror, then it follows the laws of reflection. And I'm drawing my principal axis. P, pole, focus, center of curvature, focus, center of curvature. If the light falls on here, then it will get reflected as such. Falls, reflects. Angle I, angle R. Then here also the same case. Angle I, angle R. Incident, reflected. Angle I, angle R. Sorry, here angle I. So these are the 4 cases where you will be writing what is the reflection of light in spherical mirrors. First one is if the rays are parallel to principal axis, then it get reflected through the principal focus. And second case is the light passes through principal focus, then it get reflected parallel to the principal axis. Third case, passes through center of curvature, retraces the same path as a reflected ray. Here for convex, we'll be just writing as directed towards the center of curvature. So incident, reflects. And the last case, if light falls obliquely on the mirror, then it follows laws of reflection where angle I is equals to angle R. Depending on this, and you have to remember these 4 cases for solving, as I've already told, the nature and size of the object for convex and convex. Comment the topics you want to know the explanation and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much.